From 1974 to 2024, Terra Cotta Army has been dug for 50 years. Up to now, it has been divided into 3 major parts. Standing at the front are the repaired. Fragmented in center keeps original state. The last one that rises above the ground. 2/3 of the Terra Cotta Army have not been repaired underground. So many people say, archaeologists slowly excavate to preserve their long-term jobs. But in fact, there are strategic reasons. The leader of the archaeological team was
Yuan Zhongyi.
He said, at the beginning of excavation, we only dug up 1/3 of it. Keep 2/3 still. Because any archaeology is a legitimate and irreversible destruction. Excavated 1/3 and only repaired 1/3. Leave them to our descendants. Our descendants have the opportunity to discover more. There is a difference between archaeology and tomb raiding. Many secrets still remain in the Terra Cotta Army. For example, the incident at the end of the Xi'an dynasty, Terra Cotta Army was vandalized. It is speculated that the uprising leader Xi'an led the army into the Terra Cotta warriors' pit to set fire, burn and destroy. The collapsed roof crushed the terracotta figurines. The Terra Cotta Army is pottery, high density and fragile. The thinnest thickness is 0.5 centimeters and the thickest is 12 centimeters. Once it falls, it will shatter. Now, archaeologists are reconstructing the parabolic trajectory of fragments. After 50 years of continuous excavation and repair, we fixed over 1,000 of them, which is already quite fast. Let's continue walking outside and visit other pits. The green area outside was built after 2004. Let's first go to Pit 3. Pit 3 of the Terra Cotta Army has a total of 68 soldiers, 4 horses, and 1 chariot. Compared to Pit 1, Pit 3 is relatively small. But this is the only Terra Cotta Army pit completely excavated. The depth of Pit 3 is deeper. Pit 1 is 5 meters deep, while Pit 3 is 7 meters deep. Because Pit 3 is the headquarter of army. According to Chinese myth, the 2 worlds of life and death are reversed. The highland seen by living people. It's the underground that the dead see. So the headquarter located on the high ground is in deeper underground. In Pit 3, many markers have been settled, showing the position of soldiers. How to find out the distance and direction of 2 soldiers which have become fragments. Archaeologists have found a trick. There is a board at the foot of the Terra Cotta warriors. Using to disperse stress, avoid collapsing like dominoes when they shattered. There is almost no displacement of the bottom board, the feet are not damaged either. So we can find the direction of warriors' face by the direction of their feet. And distance of the bottom board also shows the distance between 2 warriors. Archaeologists used these clues to reconstruct the scene. In fact, not only the base board, all parts of the Terra Cotta warriors are standardized manufacturing. The first emperor used 700,000 people to build his mausoleum. Countless mining and processing bases have been established throughout China. The arms, heads and bodies of the Terra Cotta warriors are all made in different places, and handed over to the on-site craftsman for fine-tuning. Very efficient. The sword has the craftsman's name and production date on it. The stone slabs are engraved with the regions that were transported. Ancient China simultaneously accomplishing so many engineering miracles. Relying on a set of social governance and economic systems behind it. Step out of Hall 3. The white floor tiles on the ground are the boundary of Pit 4. It is not on the official map. Because there is no Terra Cotta warriors in this pit. Pit 4 was supposed to be a large unit. But Emperor's successor was incompetent. Peasant uprising broke out. Prime Minister Zhao didn't have time to mobilize the military. He ordered Zhong Han, chief engineer of the mausoleum, to lead the craftsmen fight with Xi'an in the Battle of Jiulu. Not surprisingly, the whole army was wiped out. Therefore, Pit 4 will never be completed. We are heading towards Pit 2. Entering Pit 2, the lighting has changed. This is a new museum built in the 1990s. The undulating waves you see inside. It is wood 2,200 years ago. The entire winding tunnel is 6,000 meters long. There are complex types of terracotta troops. Excavation is difficult, so there is currently no large-scale excavation, only selected 5 high-quality warriors to showcase on the side. The first one kneels. Height 1.23 meters. Hair and armor are very precise, like ancient garage kits. The shoes have anti-slip patterns. Pattern is designed at above and below, but nothing in middle, that makes shoes not too hard and reducing manufacturing costs. Number 2 Terracotta Warrior is a tall and confident general. 1.9 meters high, 300 kilograms weight. Beard has a super strong 3D sense. The general places both hands on the sword, which made by metal, already corroded and disappeared. But it's still very interesting. You see, he raised a finger. Why? Try to imitate this action. By shaking your fingers up and down, you can enter his inner world. A massive army is under your command. You can formulate any creative strategy to destroy the enemy of the empire. One finger adds the finishing touch. Fully embody the vividness of sculpture. The third Terracotta Warrior is a grassroots officer, like a class or platoon leader. Some fingerprints of craftsmen was found on this terracotta figurine. One is in front of the ear, near the strap. After forensic research, this could be a little boy's fingerprint. Some people speculate, was the pottery master 2,200 years ago a child? But the fact may be that, a master leads 10 disciples. Children only do some basic chores. For example, handling, assembly, etc. So children's fingerprints were left here. The fourth Terracotta Warrior is Cavalryman. The horse's tail is tied, which is beneficial for combat. Cavalry wearing leather hat. The shape of the hat is flat, like what a pilot wears. In the Qin dynasty, becoming a cavalryman enjoyed great benefits. Look at him, like the noble general. His belly is not small either. Finally, there are standing shooting figurines. Baby fat, thin body and shoulders. The bridge of the nose is not yet prominent, like a junior high school boy. The other 4 old men are upright. This guy looks like a hooligan, but still very heroic. Here, the journey of Terracotta Warriors almost finished. Nearby is Mount Li. We mentioned it in the first episode. You can see bronze chariots and horses there. Because copper will oxidize, it can't be displayed in the Terracotta Warriors pit. So it was placed over there. Free sightseeing EVs provide pickup and drop-off service. The introduction of the Terracotta Warriors is over. Is it different from the Terracotta Warriors previously imagined? Many people have expectations before coming. But in reality, it's a large park and exhibition hall. Pottery soldiers are waiting for the call of the emperor. Transforming soil into human is the romance of Chinese mythology.